First at 4, we've got breaking news about that devastating house explosion. We just got an update on the search for a missing child. Governor Whitmer and Mayor Duggan both concerned about rising COVID cases in Michigan, why the governor says this time is different. And Paula has a love story.
For better or worse, richer or poorer, but whoever said joined by a kidney donation.
My wife came out and found me on the floor.
Meet the local couple whose gift of life came as a gift from wife.
And we love the sunshine over downtown Detroit. We have it for the time being, but with chilly conditions, more clouds are on the way. We'll talk about travel weather for tomorrow, your Thanksgiving forecast, first at 4.
Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Karen Drew. Busy news day. We've got breaking news right now. A person of interest is in custody for the sexual assault of a 63-year-old woman in Detroit. The attack happened last Saturday near a vacant church at Joy in Martindale. Family members say the victim has been in a coma since the attack. Police and community members canvassed the area over the last week looking for any clues. Detroit police say the person in custody is being questioned. No word on any possible charges. We'll keep you posted if that changes. Also breaking just within the last half hour, the city of Flint providing a sad update on this deadly house explosion. Sky 4 over the aftermath this afternoon on Hogarth Avenue. Police confirm a 55-year-old woman and a 4-year-old girl have died in last night's blast. Earlier, the little girl was considered missing. Firefighters say the explosion rocked the neighborhood, causing damage to about 30 homes. 27 homes have lost utilities. We've got a crew in Flint. We'll have a live update for you on the investigation and what neighbors are facing tonight at 5. Well, many of us are headed into Thanksgiving with renewed concerns about the newest COVID-19 surge here in Michigan. We'll get another snapshot of where COVID cases stand tomorrow, the day before Thanksgiving. Right now, the most recent 7-day positivity rate is just above 17%. So for some perspective for you, which means basically close to 1 in 5 people tested are turning up positive for the virus. Mayor Mike Duggan says the statewide infection rate is the highest we have ever had. We also caught up with the governor, who says the state could offer some new guidance very soon, but she says Michiganders have the tools to protect themselves.
A year ago, we did not have vaccines. Now we have the tools to stay safe. We have the information to stay safe. You know, when we had to take aggressive actions, it was because we didn't have these tools. We do now. So I encourage people to avail themselves of them.
Detroit's mayor offers a sobering update on where the city stands right now. Mike Duggan says Detroit is reaching a critical stage again. He reports the number of Detroiters in hospital beds has doubled in the last 3 weeks. He also says the unvaccinated are 11 times more likely to die from COVID than those who are not vaccinated. Duggan is also urging everyone to increase their vaccine protection to the highest level possible, or make sure you understand the risks and the benefits.
If you don't go get the 3rd shot, you're probably not going to get it badly enough to be hospitalized, although you can certainly get it and spread it to people around you who are unvaccinated. The Delta variant has changed everything. If the Delta variant not come along, COVID would be in our rearview mirror. But it has been so much stronger than anything that we had seen.
The mayor says the city continues to offer vaccines from the 1st dose to a 3rd dose if you qualify. You can find information on times and locations on clickondetroit.com. Thanksgiving joy has already arrived for many families thanks to a star-studded food giveaway. Rapper Big Sean joined Governor Whitmer and several sports stars, including Derek Coleman in River Rouge. More than 2,000 turkeys and food baskets were given to needy families. By the way, Big Sean will be performing during the Lions halftime on Thursday, while singer Neo will perform the national anthem. And we had some pretty good weather for that festivity downriver. Andrew, now the question is, how are things going to hold out for this evening?
Things are certainly looking good as we go through this evening, and you're right, Karen. Wonderful weather for that wonderful, joyous volunteer activity this morning. One of the best events that happens around downtown Detroit or in southeast Michigan, certainly River Rouge this time of year. Powder blue skies overhead, simply stunning when you step outside. but chilly as well. 38 degrees right now, and it feels like it's closer to around freezing. 34 is the current wind chill with a light wind that's out there. Say you're sitting by your computer. Maybe you have your mobile phone out trying to decide on those travel plans. Well, here's your travel forecast across the country for tomorrow. Looking good up and down the eastern seaboard. Boston, New York, Washington looking good. Sunnier, warmer down toward Atlanta and parts of the deep south. The only inclement weather, snow closer to around Denver, rain showers in parts of the southwest, and an impending storm in Seattle. But if you leave early enough, you should miss it if you arrive by Wednesday morning. And around here, relatively calm for tomorrow, but with increasing clouds. More on that and your Thanksgiving forecast coming up.
All right. Thank you, Andrew. A jury in Georgia has been deliberating for hours in the case against 3 men charged with murder in the death of Ahmaud Arbery. We brought you the closing arguments Monday. Today, the prosecution got a chance at rebuttal. Kimberly Gill following this and joins us with an update and some of the last comments jurors heard before they went into deliberations. Kim.
Hi, Karen. Good afternoon. The defendants say they were trying to make a citizen's arrest when they confronted Ahmaud Arbery, and they felt threatened, they say, when he fought back. The 25-year-old ended up dead, and the lead prosecutor says this case boils down to a pretty simple concept. Listen.
This isn't about whether these 3 men are good people or bad people. That's not what this is about. It's about responsibility. It's about holding people accountable and responsible for their actions. When they do something like this, they have to be held accountable and responsible. Nobody gets a free pass.
Prosecutors get the final word because they carry the burden of proving its case beyond a reasonable doubt. Both sides offered closing arguments over several hours Monday. Travis McMichael, his father Greg, and their neighbor William Bryan face several charges, including murder, aggravated assault, and false imprisonment. The defendants say they suspected Arbery of committing burglaries in the neighborhood. His family, though, says he was just out for a jog. We are, of course, monitoring the deliberations right now, and we'll let you know if there's a verdict, and we'll definitely have an update for you when you join us for Local 4 News at 5. For now, Karen, we'll send it back to you.
All right. Thank you, Kim.
Sure.
We're also tracking breaking news from President Joe Biden, who says he is using every resource possible to give Americans some economic relief. His new effort to stop rising gas prices includes releasing 50 million barrels of oil from America's strategic reserve. He also has agreements with countries like Japan, India, South Korea, and Britain to join the global effort to boost oil supplies and ease those prices. The president has also directed the Federal Trade Commission to root out any unfair price gouging. The president also mentioned Detroit as he tried to debunk what he calls a myth about higher prices.
My effort to combat climate change is not raising the price of gas or increasing its availability. What it's doing, it's increasing the availability of jobs. Jobs building electric cars like the one I drove at the GM factory in Detroit last week.
The president also says his efforts to ease supply chain concerns have started to pay dividends. He says in the past 3 weeks, the number of containers stuck on docks is down 33%. A Roseville couple is giving thanks early today and sharing a bond that's even deeper than marriage. The husband was in renal failure and needed a kidney transplant immediately. Paula Tutman tells us it was his wife who answered the call and discovered again they are the perfect match.
Ask most people, and they will tell you that it's just hard to find a perfect match in love. But for Sean and Renee McNeil, this kind of commitment couldn't have been foreseen.
As one of my sisters said, those stars were aligned for you guys before you even knew it. You guys were meant to be together.
Sean managed diabetes for 16 years until he couldn't. Suffering complete renal failure spring of this year, it became pretty clear pretty fast he needed a kidney donation.
Just to give you an idea, there are about 90,000 people in the United States currently waiting for a kidney transplant from a deceased donor. That's a pretty daunting number. It could take 5 years or more to find a kidney through this route.
Sean was in the crosshairs of the Grim Reaper.
The first two who stepped up and said anything before anyone was my wife and my youngest son.
But little did he know that his wife, the woman he said I do to 26 years ago, had an extra I do on her honey-do list, a match of a kidney and a live donation.
I think it also shows that you don't have to be a blood relative, you don't have to be a twin. All it really takes is that you have to be willing to donate, and you have to have somebody that you care about that you would love to donate to.
Some people don't get that second chance. She gave me mine, and there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do or give for her.
I want him to have that opportunity to live a longer life. Like he said, and we've been together for so many years. I can't go on without him. I need him in my life just as much as he needs me. Sorry.
We are really a part of one of each other. And it's amazing. You know, I've always loved my wife, and it's even that much more stronger now than ever.
You know, I love that part where he said we are even more a part of one. Can you imagine he would have had to wait perhaps as much as 5 years? Both are on the mend. Both will be home for Thanksgiving. That's part of the beauty of that live donation, because the way the doctor explains it, it doesn't have that that trauma of injury or death to circumnavigate. It's just a healthy kidney going in to start working immediately. And Karen, I will say this. I asked the question, will you ever say no to your wife again? And he said, oh, no. And that's really all we need to know. Is it nose off the table, nose off the table.
Oh, very smart man, very smart man. All right, thank you, Paula. So much to be thankful for that family. Still ahead, here first at 4. From one couple's love story to some not so happy endings, we've got the story of a critical backlog.
Closure means a lot. There are lives hanging in the balance.
It's something this family court has never seen. But first, one official calls it the most horrifying thing he's ever seen. What we've learned about this disaster and the children affected. Those stories right after the break.